Alright, with this video I want to show the basic map functions of Planetside 2 because for a new player it can be very disheartening when looking at the map and having absolutely no idea what's going on. So first we'll start up here with this top button on the top right. It's the statistics screen. You can view the population of this particular continent, the world population, and how much territory each faction controls. I generally keep it on the continent population. The next button leads to the filters, which completely change the way the map looks. And this is more of a personal preference thing. You probably want the things here set the way that it's easiest for you to understand the map. I generally have enemy activity checked, even though it's a bit harder to see the territories that your faction controls. When you have enemy activity checked, various shades of red tell you how many enemies are at a particular location. And I like to know where the battle is, where the battle's going to be. I want to watch enemy movement, so I tend to leave that on. And you can still see the amount of territory you control by the outlines around the hexes. All this has red outlines, so that's all TR. The purple outlines, of course, is all Vanu, and then the blues for the NC. It's a bit harder to see than this, but you get the benefit of seeing where your enemies are going. And there's also the ally activity button, which shows you where your teammates are going. So if you want to join up with a big group of them, there's no open squads or whatever, you just go to where you see the blue. There's this new influence grid they added. It's basically the same thing, but this just a different view of the territory control. So you're probably wondering what all these lines are first. This is called the Lattice or the rush lane system. You start at the warp gate, and each faction has their own warp gate on the map, and you follow the lines, and the bases connect to the warp gate, and by the connections they provide resources. So you can kind of predict where the battle's gonna go. We'll take as an example down here at a Latum Biolab. The TR have a Latum Broadcast Hub, a Latum Research Lab, and a Latum Botany Wing. And these yellow lines connecting to a Latum Biolab mean that they can go there and capture that place, but they could also go capture Snake Ravine Lookout just by having a Latum Botany Wing. So that's a little bit better understanding of the lattice system there. And also the legend of the map is very important to a new player just trying to learn what's going on. The first one, your location, sometimes it's really hard to see. Hopefully you can figure out where you are on the map. If not on the big map, then using the mini map. The little circled numbers, those are your squad mates. I'm not in a squad right now, so I don't have any to show. And then the various icons for the different types of facilities. And of course at the bottom, the last two are important because they tell you whether generators or SCU units are down at various bases. At the top of the map is your continent switch button. You can view Indar, Esamir, or Amarish currently. And then your redeploy. Clicking redeploy allows you to, without dying, change your location on the map and choose where you want to spawn. Instant action is the same way, but it takes you to where a battle is supposed to be. It doesn't always work. And lastly, I want to show that just by right clicking on the map you can set a waypoint that only you can see, and that can help you get to where you need to go. Or if you're in an aircraft, it's a good idea to set it on a safe place so you can return, reload, and refuel. That's it for the basic Planetside 2 map tutorial. Thanks for watching.